In this video, we're going to be talking about the kidneys, especially after the post-digestive system, and what happens to the blood and how the waste is going to be expelled. So before we talk about kidneys or anything about that, we must understand that blood travels throughout our entire body. One is going through the kidneys, like shown over here in this picture. So when coming down from the descending aorta, which is from the heart, when coming down, what happens is that it is collecting all the waste that the cells make. One way to filter all of the blood is by going through the kidneys. It enters the kidneys through the renal artery. So when going into the kidney, it enters and meets up with a nephron. So these nephrons trap and remove the waste from the blood. So and in the nephrons, there's a blood vessel known as glomerulus, which here is a tiny filter that separates the water and particles from the blood. So once it's filtered, it is sent out through the renal vein. The renal vein is another blood vessel that passes through the kidney. This vein heads towards the heart. Seen over here. In our heart video, we explained how it enters through here. So it's going to be traveling up towards the heart. So when traveling up, it's going to be collecting the blood and it's going to be pumped to other parts of the body from the heart. So any other remaining blood goes down through these other blood vessels that split and go into our legs. The waste purified from the blood is then going to be sent through a tube known as the ureter. This carries the toxins or urine into the bladder. The bladder is the one that connects the urine. Now, the bladder has two nerves, a nerve that tells the brain when the bladder is full and a nerve that tells the bladder to open. So there are the internal and external sphincter muscles. So basically, when these muscles contract, they make sure that the bladder holds and make sure that the urine doesn't leak. But when it's too full, the brain sends a message to the nerve, which causes these muscles to relax. There, it opens the bladder through this exiting point known as the urethra, and then carries the urine out of the body. This is a way waste is exterminated through our body. One is through the anus in the digestive system, and the other is through the urethra. So now we're going to be showing a small demonstration. Let's say that this liquid over here is the blood, and this is the kidney. You see there's a filter over here. This filter acts as the nephron, and this coffee thing acts as the glomerulus. The blood is being purified and all the toxins and water are being separated. Note that the red blood cells don't enter in, so they actually just stay with the blood. That is why our urine is not red. Here you will just see the sand form over here on the top, and you will see the water on the bottom. This is to help show that the filter blocks and separates them. So you can see that the blood has separated from the sand. The sand is still laying on top, but the blood is still flowing through because of the coffee filter. This is a small demonstration of how the nephrons and glomerulus actually work in real life. A fun fact is the kidney bean is named after the kidney because it looks so much like the kidney. The thing is that kidneys are not at the exact same elevation of each other, and that's because one of the kidneys need to give space towards the liver, which is a very large organ. Kidneys are the size of a large fist. Kidneys are not located in the frontal part of your body, they're located on the back.